What happens when a 25-foot king is dropped into a world built for giants 300 feet tall? Can intelligence and instinct outmatch overwhelming size? Welcome back to the channel where monsters rule supreme. Today, we explore a fascinating cross-dimensional survival scenario involving a classic beast. Imagine the Peter Jackson interpretation of King Kong from the year 2005 suddenly transported to the modern MonsterVerse. Well, this is the ultimate survival challenge, placing a 25-foot silverback into an ecosystem designed for titans over 300 feet tall. In his original world, he was the undisputed king of the jungle, dominating every creature that crossed his path. But here, the rules of nature are entirely different, and the predators are larger, faster, and far more deadly than ever before. He is no longer the apex predator at the top of the food chain, but must now learn to adapt quickly. The size difference is the first major hurdle, as the classic Kong stands only 25 feet tall in total vertical height. While the MonsterVerse Titan can crush buildings with a single step, our smaller contender is merely the size of a finger. This massive disadvantage means he cannot rely on brute strength alone to dominate this new and terrifyingly large environment he inhabits. However, he possesses the intelligence and agility of a primate, allowing him to navigate the dense jungle terrain with exceptional speed. Survival starts with understanding his place in the hierarchy, which has shifted from being a king to being a survivor. Let us analyze his combat capabilities against the specific flora and fauna found within the dangerous depths of the MonsterVerse ecosystem. He lacks atomic breath, no special powers, but fury and combat of a battle hardened. Against a creature like the Mother Longlegs, his agility would be a decisive factor, allowing him to outmaneuver and dismantle the arachnid. His ability to use tools gives him a significant edge against creatures that rely solely on claws, teeth, and venom. He could easily defeat these mid-tier threats by using his superior grappling skills and the crushing bite force of a gorilla. However, the real challenge begins when he encounters the apex predators of the island, specifically the relentless and hungry Skullcrawlers. A battle against a Skullcrawler will be the ultimate test of strength, reflexes, and to survive the fight. These reptiles are fast and agile, but Kong has the advantage of two powerful arms that can grapple and break bones. He would struggle greatly, but his experience fighting V-Rexes proves he knows how to handle large reptiles with massive biting power. Victory is possible against the smaller ones, but he must remain vigilant because the noise of battle attracts much larger opponents. An adult Skullcrawler represents a nightmare scenario where fighting is not an option. Immediate escape becomes the only viable strategy. He is smart enough to know his limits and would instantly recognize that he stands no chance against such a type. This brings us to his survival tactics, which must shift from dominance to stealth. Tall, utilizing the terrain to stay hidden. To survive long-term, he would need to avoid the open plains and stick to the dense jungle and rocky highlands. His diet would consist of smaller prey, avoiding water sources are dangerous gathering spots, so he would likely drink quickly and retreat back to the safety of the trees. Sleeping high above the ground is essential, as the floor of Skull Island becomes a hunting ground for horrors at night. He would map out the island mentally, remembering exactly where the Skullcrawlers nest and where the safer territories are located. Interestingly, staying relatively close to the territory of the Titan Kong might actually be a brilliant strategic move for his survival. Most predators avoid the alpha's domain out of fear, creating a buffer zone that could paradoxically be safer for our protagonist. He could exist as a scavenger in the shadow of the king, living off the scraps and protection the Titan provides. But what would happen if they actually met face to face? This is perhaps the most intriguing aspect of this theory. The Titan Kong is lonely and seeks connection, so he would likely not view the smaller ape as a threat. Instead of attacking, the alpha might feel a sense of sympathy or kinship toward this tiny reflection of his own species. It is entirely possible that the Titan would actively protect the smaller Kong, viewing him as a member of his pack. This alliance would guarantee his survival, granting him the ultimate bodyguard against the horrors that lurk in the island's shadows. Now consider the king of the monsters, Godzilla. Would he care about the presence of this 25-foot-tall primate intruder? The answer is likely no. Godzilla is concerned with maintaining the balance of nature and fighting other alpha-level titans. To Godzilla, the classic Kong is too small to be a rival and too insignificant to cause any ecological imbalance. As long as he stays out of the way, the king of the monsters would simply walk past him without acknowledging him. So, to answer the main question, yes, the 2005 version of King Kong could absolutely survive here. He would not be the king of Skull Island anymore, but he would be a highly successful and intelligent survivor. His intelligence, adaptability, and primate instincts are his greatest weapons, allowing him to thrive where others would surely perish. He might even establish a small territory of his own, ruling over the lesser creatures while respecting the true titans. The journey from a displaced king to a master of survival is a testament to the resilience of his character design. He proves that size is not the only factor in the MonsterVerse. Heart, brain, and courage matter just as much. We hope you enjoyed this detailed analysis of one of the most interesting hypothetical crossovers in the giant monster genre. And the world of monsters is vast and full of possibilities, and every creature has a story waiting to be told. He may be small in this world, but his spirit remains unbroken, forever the mighty ruler of his own destiny. If you want to see more comparisons like this, make sure to leave your suggestions in the comments section below. Your support helps us create more high-quality content and explore the deepest lore of the cinematic monster universes we love. A special shout-out to the artist community for visualizing these epic battles and keeping the legacy of King Kong alive. From the top of the Empire State Building to the depths of the hollow earth, Kong remains an eternal icon. Survival is not just about fighting. It is about enduring the quiet moments and finding a reason to keep going. With his grit and determination, there is no doubt that he would carve out a life worth living here. The jungle is vast, and there are many secrets left to uncover in the hidden corners of this monster island. His roar may not shake the earth like the Titans, but it still commands respect from everything that hears it. Nature built him to be a fighter, and no matter what dimension he is in, that nature will never change. Rain or shine, predator or prey, the legend of the eighth wonder of the world continues to inspire us all. Even in a world of monsters, there is beauty to be found, and he would surely appreciate the wonder of it. He is a complex creature, capable of great violence, but also gentle moments of peace when the fighting is done. Let us know in the comments if you think he could take on any other small titans from the franchise. We have reached the end of our simulation, but the debate will surely continue among fans of the monster genre. Don't forget to check out our other videos where we pit legendary monsters against each other in hypothetical death battles. Click on the video on your screen now to continue your journey through the incredible world of kaiju and titans. Thank you for watching this deep dive analysis. Remember to subscribe to Kong Mighty Ruler Asu for more epic monster content.